Patreon, Patreon. What's going on, everybody? The time has finally come. I am here, as you can see. I'm on the couch. I can't figure out how to get comfortable and to frame this camera right, but whatever. I've done my best now. We got the microphone set up. I've got Disney Plus fired up. Hamilton is ready to go. It is the morning right now, so hopefully it is the quietest time. I'm not really a huge fan of the mornings, but I'm sure Hamilton will energize me. I don't know, I feel a little weird because it's like, I'm sat here like, man, I've never done this before, but no, I've been in front of a camera with a microphone many times, haven't I? But it just feels different that I'm getting ready to watch a play and just kind of let it go. So, yeah. I checked my volume levels. I think we're okay on stuff. Hopefully we don't have any technical difficulties. I'm going to do my best to just let this run. But yeah, without further ado, man, we got snacks. We got H2O. Let's do this. Hamilton, the musical. First time ever seeing this, people. Coming through in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It's loading. I'm going to open these now before it begins. You know what we should have done is like a live Hamilton watch party or something, you know? Maybe we'll do something like that on Discord one day. Bro, I'm going to Disney World soon. I'm taking my girls to see Tinkerbell's Castle. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your king, George III. Welcome to Hamilton.
They got George III doing the intro. I like it.
Please silence all cell phones and other electronic devices. All photography and video recording is strictly prohibited.
Oops.
Thank you.
New York City, 2016, baby. Richard Rogers Theater. Oh.
There's a bastard, orphan, son of a whore, and a Scotsman dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by Providence, impoverished and squalor. Grow up to be a hero and a scholar. The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter. By 14, they placed him in charge of a trading charter.
And every day while slaves were being slaughtered and carted away across the waves, he struggled and kept his guard up. Inside he was longing for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to beg, steal, borrow, or barter.
Then a hurricane came and devastation reigned. A man saw his future dripping down the drain. But a gun to his temple connected it to his brain. And he wrote his first refrain, a testament to his fame. But the word got around, they said this kid is insane, man. Took up a collection just to send him to the mainland. Get your education, don't forget from whence you came. And the world's gonna know your name. What's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton. My name is Alexander Hamilton. And there's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait, just you wait.
I think what's really cool about this live is you feel even more there because the camera it's moving in and out. I don't know, it's a little different though, isn't it, than going and seeing the play. Maybe I'll have to go see the play as well. But wow, how different it is because you hear it and you envision it a certain way and you think you know how the characters are going to be and what they're going to do. But man, it was a very just like spotlight on one, then spotlight on the other, very deadpan delivery. And then what a great way to introduce everyone. And then let's think about the talent of Lin to not only write this, to conceive this, but then to act in it and perform it as well. And what really excites me is watching some of these more intricate rap parts being done just live in the moment.
Nothing with
I like that, how he changes clothes. Wow, you really get that big play feel. Damn, some of these dudes are jacked, man. I need to get back in the gym. Whoa. Oh, look at that expression from Burr, man. Ice cold. What a setup and an intro. I love that he's got 3 women who loved him, bro. My man's a player. Oh, wow, that's cool. 1776 New York City, so it sets up the scene. I was wondering that, when you have a scene change, how they were going to transition, but I didn't even think about that. Within the music itself, it sets up the scene and lets us know the change. And then the lanterns have been done, and this is so seamless, isn't it? I'm going to try not to pause so much and just maybe talk over stuff, because otherwise we'll never, ever get through it. But so different than reacting to it, where I just kept pausing, at the end of every song, and we talk and we thank donos and stuff. Whereas here, I kind of get to see how it all flows, and that's so important to a play as well, and keeping the audience engaged and keeping you involved in it.
Sir, I'm Alexander Hamilton. I'm at your service, sir. I have been looking for you.
I'm getting nervous.
Sir, I heard your name at Princeton. I was seeking an accelerated course of study. When I got sort of out of sorts with a buddy of yours, I may have punched him. It's a blur. Sir, he handles the financials.
You punched the bursar?
Yes, I wanted to do what you did, graduate and choose and join the revolution. He looked at me like I was stupid. I'm not stupid. So how'd you do it? How'd you graduate so fast?
It was my parents' dying wish before they passed.
You're an orphan, of course. I'm an orphan. God, I wish there was a war, then we could prove that we're worth more than anyone bargained for.
Can I buy you a drink?
That would be nice.
While we're talking, let me offer you some free advice.
Here it is.
Talk less.
What?
Smile more. Don't let them know what you're against or what you're for.
Can't be serious.
You wanna get
Did Lynn write himself into this? Was he always going to play Hamilton, or did it just happen where he couldn't find someone to play him who he liked, so he decided to do it?
like I said.
You have to comment. Ooh. Oh, that's clever. Here he is. Woo. Hercules is a beast.
If you stand for nothing, girl, what will you fall for?
What a transition. Oh. I love the beatboxing happening on the tables, like the way that you take the glasses and just, that moment, and you use that moment to add to the production. That was very dope. Oh, and they all time that to set the glasses down at the same time. Let's go. Wow. I mean, what a challenge to remember not only your lines, but your rap lyrics and the rhythm with which you deliver them. You have to appreciate how much behind the scenes work this took. Ooh. There he is, showing issues already, checking out a lady. Oh, we got a little bit of foreshadowing there. We know he gets in trouble for that later. This is one of my favorite songs. I love this on the mixtape too. Ooh. That's dope.
Lower your voices. You keep out of trouble and you double your choices. I'm with you, but the situation is fraught. You got to be carefully told. If you talk,
Not throwing away my shot. And they just took shots. Oh my god, the visual double entendre.
Too loud, sometimes I get overexcited, shoot off at the mouth. I never had a group of friends before. I promise that I'll make y'all proud.
let's get this guy in front of a crowd.
Oh damn, and we got choreography too? Woo! Hercules Mulligan, the seamless catch of the chair. He just Odell Beckham that chair. Whoa. Rise up. Rise up. That's cool. They're all rotating around. Never thought I'd live past 20. And I talk about this, like, so much of his story and just the way that the lyrics are and the rhetoric of it all, it matches the plight and the struggle of rappers coming from these inner city communities and coming from these situations, much as the same way in the rise of Hamilton through society and rappers who find fame and find a way to make it. It just connects so well, man. Put it down a little. Nah, I'll leave it up. Crop it. We a nation of states. What's the state of our nation? Come on. Big feel to this. Bro, they gotta be hot in these big ass coats, boots, and thick pants, doing all this choreography, rapping like this. Nice. I'm super impressed with the guy playing Lafayette, man. He's got such a great delivery and diction.
I may not live to see our glory.
I may not live to see our glory,
But I will gladly join the fight.
but I would gladly join the fight.
And when our children tell our story,
And when our children tell our story,
they'll tell the story of tonight.
let's have another round tonight. Let's have another round tonight.
Let's have another round tonight.
Raise a glass of freedom, something they can never take away, no matter what they tell you. Raise a glass to the four of us. Tomorrow
Nice.
there'll be more of us, telling the story of
They'll tell the
tonight.
story of tonight.
Raise a glass to freedom, something they can never take away.
It's almost like the calm before the storm, this song and the symbolism of it. Right before the revolution kicks off.
Four of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us,
Telling the story of tonight.
And almost like the last time they'll all be together, too. Bro, Hercules Mulligan is everything I thought he'd be, though. He's a boss. OG, man. We talked about how he saved Washington's ass. Man was a gangsta spy.
There's nothing rich folks love more than going downtown and slumming it with the poor. They pull up in their carriages and talk at the students in their colleges to watch them talk. Take Philip Scott.
Feels like old school hip hop right here, man.
Oh, but they don't let you know
Like Run DMC.
Angelica Eliza sneaking to the city just to watch other guys.
Oh boy. What was the third Schuyler sister's name? She kind of got forgotten this play, didn't she? Wow. Her voice is stupid. I'm looking for a mind at work.
There's nothing like summer in the city. Someone in a rush next to someone looking pretty. Excuse me, miss, I know it's not funny, but your perfume smells like your daddy's got money. Like you're swimming in the city in your fancy hills. You searching for an urchin who can give you ideals. Ah, so you disgust me. I'm a trust fund, baby. You can trust me.
I hope he brushed his teeth before he got in her face. TJ getting quoted. Again, makes me think of New York State of Mind with Jay-Z, but we talk about the correlations, and then a song celebrating New York and the spirit of New York, and this, you know, it just lends so well to a rap story, doesn't it? She always gets forgotten, bro. Like her parts even like written so she doesn't have like any time or space to deliver her name. Like it just gets run over. Got a voice though. Let's go.
My name is Samuel Seabury, and I present free thoughts on the proceedings of the Continental Congress. Heed not the rabble who scream revolution. They have not your interest at heart.
Oh my God, tear this dude apart.
Chaos and bloodshed are not a solution.
We got our first battle setting up, bro.
Lead you astray. This Congress does not speak for me. They're playing a dangerous game. I pray the King shows you his mercy. For shame, for shame.
Yeah, he happy will unravel at the sound of screams, but the revolution is coming. I have not to go in this. It's hard to listen to you with a straight face. Chaos and bloodshed.
That's so clever.
Honestly, you shouldn't even talk. But when I'm Boston, you look at the
I gotta talk about it again. I love the writing to that. How he's just singing so proper, traditional. Hamilton comes in with more of the rap flows, and then there's that contrast between them. And then also they align because they sing certain words together. And just the clever writing. I mean, you write two different parts, but then you have to have them intertwine and interlap, but mean two different things. It's great.
Dog, if you lost and you talk about Congress,
Congress does not speak
my dog speaks more eloquently than me.
Oh,
dangerous strange.
shots fired. Huh. Haha. Oh, I love you get to see him trolling him.
You repeat yourself again. I'm gonna scream. Honestly, look at me, please. So read.
Not your interest.
Don't modulate the key, but not debate with me. Why
Cool.
should a tiny island across the sea regulate the price of tea?
Alexander.
Got production bars. Don't modulate the key and then debate with me.
Not the niceties.
Is this our boy? Here he is. That's my...
Say, the price of my love's not a price that you're
Such a beautiful
willing
song. This should be on the radio.
You cry in your tea, which you hurl in the sea when you see me go by. Why so sad? Remember we made
Love the facial expressions in the troll.
went away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, despite our estrangement, I'm your man. You'll be back soon. You'll see. You remember you belong to me. You'll be back. Time will tell. You remember that I served you well. Oceans rise, empires fall. We have seen each
Who is the guy playing George? I've seen him before.
through it all. And when push comes to shove, I will send a fully armed battalion to remind you of my love.
We gotta get the wave going in the crowd. I love Bloodshed. It's so much fun.
You say our love is draining and you can't do.
Nice.
You'll be the one complaining when I am gone. And now don't change the subject.
Ooh. See the spit flying out of his mouth.
Subject.
My boy's in character. That's good.
Submissive subject. My loyal, royal subject. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You'll be back fight and win the war. For your love, for your praise, and I'll love you till my dying days. When you're gone, I'll get mad, so don't throw away this feeling.
You can see why the audience loves George. It's like just a great sort of comedic switch up in the middle of the play, isn't it?
To remind you of my love.
Looks like one of those ventriloquist dummies. It's almost scary. He's so kingly, he can't properly dance. He can only just shimmy a little. It was clever for Lynn to write this. It's a cool switch up. It gives perspective from the British side as well. And then he wrote it like a love breakup song. I love it. Oh, shit. Snapping necks, bro. Getting ready for war now. Oh.
Caribbean, I wished for a war. I knew that I was poor. I knew it was the only way to rise up. If they tell my story, I am not gonna die on the battlefield in glory or rise up. We will fight for this land. There's only one man who can give us a command so we can rise up. Understand it's the only way to rise up. Rise up. Here it comes. Ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go. Pride of Mount Vernon. Real a second, millisecond, love it, feel a second. Oh. And he even uses his right hand to signal the right hand man. Oh, those condensed rhyme schemes. Great use of the lights when the booms happen too.
Ask questions, a couple of suggestions on how to fight instead of fleeing west.
Yes. Well, Your Excellency, you wanted to see me?
Oh.
Hamilton, come in. Have you met Burr?
Yes, sir. We keep meeting.
As I was saying, sir, I look forward to seeing this strategy play out.
Burr, sir, close the door on your way out.
Oh dear.
Have I done something wrong, sir?
On the contrary, I called you here because our odds are beyond scary. Your reputation precedes you, but I have to laugh. Hamilton, how come no one can get you on their staff?
Sir.
Don't get me wrong. You're a young man of great renown. I know you stole British cannons when we were still downtown. Nathaniel Greene and Henry Knox wanted to hire you.
Yeah, to be their secretary. I don't think so.
Now, why are you upset?
I'm not.
It's all right. You want to fight. You've got a hunger. I was just like you when I was younger. Head full of fantasies of dying like a martyr.
Yes.
Dying is easy. Young man living is hard.
Great line.
Why are you telling me this?
I'm being honest. I'm working with a third of what our Congress has promised. We are a powder keg about to explode. I need someone like you to like the load. So,
That's the one thing is Washington, gets so much credit during this great fight.
son,
But Hamilton was so important as his right-hand man, literally, and I love how this gets highlighted here. And we just shine light on this in our past and in history. You're only as good as the team you're surrounded by. It's so true. Rise up.
his right hand man.
That had attitude. Love this energy of the production again. Back to how we started.
Loudmouth barber. Be seated at the right hand of the father. Washington hires Hamilton right on sight. But Hamilton still wants to fight, not right. Now Hamilton's skill with the quill is undeniable. But what do we have in common? We're reliable with the ladies. There are so many to deflower.
Back to the ladies. There's so many to deflower. That's how you set up a bar night going out.
That's true.
1780, a winter's ball, and the Schuyler sisters are the envy of all. Yup, if you could marry a sister, you're rich. Son.
Oh boy.
Is it a question of if or which one?
Hey,
That was cool with the lights as well. Uh-oh. I feel the drama building. She's got a great voice too. Both of them have such good voices, don't they? Not only do you get great rapping, but you get singing like this.
I'm about to change your life.
By all means, lead the way.
Elizabeth Schuyler, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Schuyler,
My sister. Thank you for all your service.
if it takes fighting a war for us to meet, it will have been worth it.
I'll leave you to it. 1 week later, I'm writing a letter not to read. Now my love gets better every letter that weeks later, in the living room stressing. My father's stone-faced drunk, asking for his blessing. I'm lying inside as you
2 weeks later, this is moving fast.
This is nothing that your mind can't do. My father makes his way across the room to you. I panic for a second, thinking we're through. But then he shakes your hand and says, be true. And you turn back to me, smiling.
Oh, he shakes his hand and says, be true. Ooh, the foreshadowing again. You don't see this until you get through the play, do you? Oh, what's our boy doing? He was gyrating those hips. Troop to command, acre of lamb. That off rhythm flow I love. Oh, wedding time. Wow. You know, with some of these plays, you get like just huge set buildings and big, massive set changes and switches to that with the visual production value. I mean, this to me it's more simplified, but the choreography helps, and it's the raps, it's the engagement of the writing and the songs themselves that just keep you locked in and entertained. Sometimes less is more, and you don't need all of this. You don't need to go like Michael Bay style on it when you have such a great story and such clever writing and lyricism and just amazing talent performing it, do you? Congratulations. I got a wedding I gotta go to soon. I'm in it. She might have my favorite voice, though, of them all. She's just, man, she's a powerhouse with those vocals. Remix. And they're all moving backwards. And they're using the circle like the circle, if that's clever. They're going back in time. That was cool. I love how they reverse the clock visually. Here we go back. Man, this rhythm.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean. Forget yourself.
You're like me. I'm never satisfied.
Is that
Oh.
Unimportant, there's a million things I haven't done. Just you wait, just you wait.
So this is what it feels like to match with someone that you love. What the hell is the catch? It's the feeling of freedom, of being the light. It's that person with the key and a kite. You see it?
Woof. Ben Franklin bars. Wow. There, it's back to helpless now. That's great.
Where are you taking me?
I'm about to change your life.
By all means, lead the way.
I'm a girl in a world in which my only job is to marry rich. My father has no son, so I'm the one who has the social drive. The one is I'm the oldest and the wittiest and the gossip in New York.
Insidious. Oh, I remember that.
Alexander's penniless. That doesn't mean I won't marry.
Ah.
Elizabeth Schuyler.
The flows in the singing. This is amazing performance. Live.
He's after me 'cause I'm a sad sister that I'm a bit too satisfied. Have to be naive to set that aside. Maybe that is why I introduced him to Eliza. Now that's his bride. Nice knowing and jolly glad he's right. He will never be satisfied. Thank you for all your services.
I appreciate her even more somehow watching this.
I'll leave you to it.
It's one of my favorite parts so far to this.
Sister, like I know my own mind. You will never find.
She's just rocking it.
Trusty boys crying. If I tell her that I love her, she'd be silently resigned. She'd be mine. She would say I'm fine. She'd be lying. But when I fantasize at night, it's Alexander's eyes as I romanticize what might have been if I hadn't sized him up so quickly. At least my dear Eliza's his wife. At least I keep his eyes in my life.
Oh. That's poetic too, man. You spin back around now. You go back forward in time. Very clever using sort of the clock turning. Wow.
She'll be happy as his bride, and I know he will never be satisfied. I will never be satisfied.
I gotta stand up. Wow. Wow. That was amazing.
I may not live to see our glory.
I may not live to see our glory.
But I've seen wonders great and small.
I've seen wonders great and small.
As if the town cat can get married.
If Alexander can get married,
There's hope for our rest after all.
Raise a glass to freedom.
Hey!
something you will never see again. No matter what she tells you,
Let's have another round tonight.
Glass to the
Didn't think about that as much before. Raise a glass to freedom. Something you'll never see again. Get it right, being married. You know, not having the freedom of being single, but also playing off of freedom, revolutionary times. Oh, that was clever.
to the newly not poor of us.
Until there's no we go tonight.
Let's have another round.
Now, if it isn't Aaron Burr,
Sir,
I didn't think that you would make it.
Be sure. I came to say congratulations.
spit a verse, Burr.
I see the whole gang is here.
You're the worst, but
Ignore them. Congrats to you, Lieutenant Colonel. I wish I had your command instead of manning George's journal.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Now be sensible. From what I hear, you've made yourself indispensable.
Wow.
Oh,
I should go.
No, these guys should go. Leave us alone, man. It's all right, Bert. I wish you brought this girl with you tonight, Bert.
You're very kind, but I'm afraid it's unlawful, sir.
What do you mean?
She's married. She's married to a British officer.
oh, Burr.
Alexander.
If Ghost was here right now, I'd have to put the headphones on. One of the few times we get a curse word in this play. Perfect timing for it, though.
See you on the other side of the war.
I will never understand you. If you love this woman, go get her. What are you waiting for?
That singular line right there, I will never understand you. I think that kind of defines the relationship between Hamilton and Burr. In terms of never truly understanding each other, even to the very end.
See you on the other side of the war.
See you on the other side of the war.
It's a great song.
Theodosia writes me a letter every day. I'm keeping her bed warm while her husband is away. He's on the British side of Georgia. He's trying to keep the colonies in line. Well, he can keep all of Georgia. Theodosia, she's mine. Love doesn't discriminate between
Sinners and saints.
Takes
It takes. Oh, it's a great song, man.
that pride, break it, make mistakes, and if there's a reason I'm by his side, so many you tried, and I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. My grandfather was a fire and brimstone preacher. But there are things that the homilies and hymns won't teach you. My mother was a genius. My father commanded respect. When they died, they left no instructions, just a legacy to protect. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints.
It really is a beautiful song, man.
Keep living anyway.
Think about that burn, though. Not only is he obviously getting with a married woman, but picture being the man in that situation. It's the enemy as well that you're fighting against in a war.
Break, big on the snakes, and if there's a reason I'm still alive, everyone who loves me is right. I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it.
Wow. Nice. Well done, Mr. Burr. It's a big moment for him and his character. You really warm to him through this scene, don't you, a little bit? I mean, even sort of the villains in this, I love how Hamilton, we're supposed to love, he kind of becomes a villain at a certain point, and then even the villains you come to love, and it just humanizes all the characters, doesn't it? It's great character development throughout.
Hamilton doesn't hesitate. He exhibits no restraint. He takes and he takes and he takes and he keeps winning anyway. Changes the game, plays and he raises the stakes. And if there's a reason he seems to thrive, and so you survive, and God damn it, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it.
Nice. Literally waiting for it. That's clever. And he listens to the echoes as they bounce. I like that. Just highlights it even more visually when you get to see it, doesn't it? Well done. Well done. That was a surprise for me. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, that's the bullet. goes over his head.
Seeing the general so despondent, I
That was clever, how she caught the bullet and carried it over and represented that movement of it. Huh.
We have resorted to eating our horses. Local merchants deny us equipment, assistance. They only take British.
Oh, and you see Eliza in the back reading the letter that he's writing to her. That's clever.
Sir,
Alex, listen. There's only one way for us to win this. Provoke outrage. Outright.
that's right.
Don't engage. Strike by night. Remain relentless till their troops take flight.
Make it impossible to justify the cost of the fight.
Outrun. Outlast.
Outlast.
Hit 'em quick. Get out fast. And stay alive until this horrible show is past. We're gonna fly a lot of flags half-mast.
Raise a glass. I go back to New York in my apprenticeship.
I asked for French aid, I played that France had sent a ship.
I stay and work with Hamilton. We write essays against slavery, and every day's a test of our camaraderie and bravery. So we cut supply lines, we steal contraband, we pick and choose our battles and places.
Another one of those subtopics that he dives in on and he teases it there. The issue of slavery. And obviously we address that with TJ later on.
Stand, and every day, sir, entrust me with command. And every day, no, he dismisses me out of hand. Instead of me, he promotes Charles Lee and makes him second in command.
I'm a general.
Huh.
He's not the choice I would have gone with. He shakes the bed at the Battle of Monmouth. Heavy on the tag.
What did you do? Leave it back on your face.
I'm sorry, is this not your speed? Hamilton,
Ready, sir?
and Lafayette take the lead.
7,000 soldiers die in 100 degree heat as we snatch our stalemate from the jaws of defeat.
Charles Lee was left behind without a pot to piss in. He started saying this to anybody who would listen.
Washington cannot be left alone to his devices. Indecisive from crisis to crisis. The best thing he could do for the revolution is turn and go back to planting tobacco and not voting.
Oh,
Don't do a thing.
venom delivery.
Wrong, sir. We have a war to fight. Let's move along.
Strong words from Lee. Someone ought to hold him to it.
Setting up the duel with Lawrence now.
Left order.
Then I'll do it. Alexander, you're the closest friend I've got.
Lawrence, do not throw away your shot.
Love that connection.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the 10 dual command.
The 10 crack commandments. Shout out to Biggie Smalls, baby. Smooth.
Number one, the challenge, demand satisfaction. If they apologize, no need for further action. Number two, if they don't, grab a friend, that's your second. Lieutenant.
Get it, number 2, your second. Clever.
Have your seconds meet face to face.
Oh my god. And you know what's really clever is they're going 1, 2, 3, like counting. We're spinning. Like the clock's spinning and the numbers as they move on the clock. Oh, very good.
Time and place.
This is commonplace, best between recruits.
What's this beauty style? No one shoots.
If they don't reach a peace, that's alright. Time to get
Ooh,
some crystals.
nice
in it.
choreography.
Hang 'em in advance, you treat 'em with civility.
Have him turn around so he can have deniability.
Don't before the sun is in the sky.
Pick a place to die, as it's high and high. Number 6, even though for your next to kin. Tell 'em where you've been. Pray that hell or heaven lets you in.
Confess your sins, ready for the moment of adrenaline. Win, fight, feast your opponent.
Last chance to negotiate. Sending a second to your state can set the record straight.
Alexander,
Aaron Burr, sir.
we agree that duels are dumb and immature.
Sure, but your man has to answer for his words, Burr.
With his life, we both know that's absurd, sir.
Hang on, how many men died because Lee was inexperienced and ruinous?
Uh-oh.
So we're doing this.
Look 'em in the eye, ain't no higher, so many all the
And you guys pointed out that historically Burr was not the second. He was not actually there. This just contributes more to the story and the connection and the contrast between the two, doesn't it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Number 10, basic fire!
Whoa.
Lee, do you yield?
You shot him in the side, yes he yield. I'm satisfied, we gotta clear the field.
Go, we won.
Here comes the general.
This should be fun. What is the meaning of this? Mr. Burr, get a medic for the general.
Yes, sir.
We will never agree with me, but believe me, these young men don't speak for me. Thank you for your service.
Let's ride.
Hamilton,
Oh.
meet me inside.
Meet 'em inside.
you know, it also psychologically and subconsciously sets a certain precedent when they get to 10 and a shot gets fired, right? Because we know the infamous shot that happens at the end of this play. So they get to 10 in this. I didn't even think about that connection as well with the Lawrence duel.
Don't call me son.
This war was hard enough without infighting.
We called you out. We called this
You
bluff.
solve nothing. You aggravate our allies to the
You're
south.
absolutely right. John should have shot him in the mouth. That would have shut him up.
Oh.
Not your son.
Watch your tone. I am not a maiden in need of defending. I
Conway,
am wrong.
Thomas Conway, these men take your name and they rake it through the mud.
My name's been through a lot. I can take.
Well, I don't have your name. I don't have your titles. I don't have your land. But if you gave me command of a battalion, a group of men to lead, I could fly over my station after the war.
Or you could die, and we need you
I
alive.
am more than willing to die.
Your wife needs you alive. Son, I need you
Come on,
alive.
son, one more time.
Son, I need you alive. You know, Washington being like a father figure to Hamilton.
That's an order from your commander. So go home.
Oh.
How long have you known?
You have these great builds and then these beautiful sort of drop downs. It's got a great pace and rhythm to the play, doesn't it?
You should have told me.
I'm not sorry. I knew you'd fight until the war was won, but you deserve a chance to meet your son. Look around.
Every half hour.
To be alive right now.
What do you relish?
It's gonna be fun to edit.
Man's wife unable to provide for your life.
I relish being your wife. Look around. Look at where you are. Look at where you started. The fact that you're alive is a miracle. Just stay alive, that would be enough. And if this child shares a fraction of your smile, or a fragment of your mind, look outward, that would be enough. But don't pretend to know the challenges you are facing, the worlds you keep erasing and creating in your mind. But I'm not afraid. I know who I married.
He's probably sat there like, damn, I'm hot as hell right now. I'm so happy just be sat down chilling for a second.
That would be enough. We don't need a legacy. We don't need money. If you could grant your peace.
I mean, it's so true. She's trying to say basically what I say at the end of live streams, isn't it? Like, you know, money comes and goes, fame, these different things. And this is what Hamilton is chasing, his legacy, making a name, his fame. And for Eliza, you know, she's the one that's trying to ground him and be his balance, but reminds him, you know, you're alive. There's a lot of soldiers, a lot of people out there who aren't. And we have a family coming. We have a future to look forward to. You know, you can't put a price on these things. And unfortunately, Hamilton does get caught up in that focus on his legacy and forgets about the small but very important things that we all take for granted sometimes.
If you could let me inside your heart, oh, let me be a part of the narrative in the story they will write someday. Let this moment be the first chapter where you decide to stay.
Nice.
And I could be alone, and we could be nothing. That would be enough.
Whereas the woman playing Angelica is such a powerhouse. She's got like this grace and this purity to her voice and her beauty.
How does a ragtag volunteer army
Oh, wow.
lead up?
I think because we stopped the live stream before we got to this one, didn't we? But I didn't even make that connection. This is the third time now we have how we started this whole play in this intro. Hang on, what did you do? Stay with me. All right, we're good. We're good. Just making sure.
Shower, somehow defeat a global superpower. How do we emerge victorious from the quagmire? Leave the battlefield waving Betsy Ross's flag higher.
Betsy Ross's flag.
Turns out we have a secret weapon, an immigrant. You know we love who's unafraid to step in. He's confident he can do.
Interesting that Burr is the narrator, isn't it?
Everyone give it up for America's favorite fighting
Holy sh... Bro, did he really just do that rap flow while jumping in the air with all the choreo? I gotta bring it back and watch this one more time. That's insane. I didn't even realize this was Guns and Chips. This is crazy. Engaging them, escaping them, enraging them. Let's go. Nice.
We can end this war at Yorktown, cut them off at sea, but for this to succeed, there is someone else we need.
I know.
Knows what to do with a trench, you do it with the trench, I mean. So you're gonna have to use it eventually. What's he gonna do on the bench, I mean?
Woo! Let's go. So impressive, and he does it in a French accent too, man. The fast ass flows is crazy. Live? That was flawless. Nice. Wonder why he's moving on the clock again. Is time speeding up as it goes? Yeah, because now Hamilton had the letter, then he arrived. That was clever because Hamilton was outside of the clock as it spun, so then time moved forward, and then he's now entering into that stage.
When I was given my first command, I led my men straight into a massacre. I witnessed their deaths firsthand. I made every mistake and felt the shame rise in me. And even now I lie awake, knowing history has its eyes on me.
Nice.
I'd known when I was young and dreamed of glory. You have no control. Who lives, who dies, who
Tells your story. Yeah.
I know that we can win. I know that greatness lies in you. But remember from here on in, history has its eyes.
Do a really good job just like setting historical scenes and creating that tension and angst in the moment.
History has its eyes on. The Battle of Yorktown. 1781.
Monsieur Hamilton!
Monsieur Lafayette!
In command where you belong.
Are you saying no sweat? We're finally on the field. We've had quite a run.
Immigrants.
We get the job done. Love this song, man.
The first that bring freedom to my people.
Oh yeah, this gets rocky here, doesn't it? And I'm not throwing away my shots. I wonder if the code word was actually Rochambeau. Oh, that delivery, perfect ends. We in and gotta. I like the swagger and the charisma of the delivery that Mulligan has, man. Dude's a dope MC. Oh, get those strings going. Let's build. And then that DJ scratching is nice, man. I mean, come on. Great orchestral big band sounds. Then DJ hip-hop scratching on top of that? Come on. That's synergy, baby. Woo! There's a white flag.
A young man in a red coat stands on a parapet.
We lower our guns as he frantically waves their white handkerchief.
We surrender at Yorktown.
We tend to our wounded, we count our dead.
Black and white soldiers wonder alike if this really means freedom.
Not yet. We negotiate the terms of surrender. I see George Washington smile. We escort the men out of Yorktown. They stagger home
Ooh.
single file.
Him and Burr have a moment right there when they shake hands, huh?
Thousands of people flood the streets. There are screams and church bells ringing. And as the fallen foes retreat, I hear the drinking song they're singing.
Wow, what a build. Can't help it, can you? I mean, you're not there, but you want to clap and celebrate it. Powerful, man. What a rise and fall in storytelling. I guess, is this intermission? Uh-oh. Here's our boy.
They say the price of my war's not a
It's his facial expressions, isn't it? They're so priceless, man.
insane. You cheat with the French, now I'm fighting with France and with Spain. I'm so blue.
I mean, he's not afraid to spit, is he? I'm so blue and the lights turn blue. Come on.
You were mine and you subdue. Well, even despite
It is funny, man, how like you just see the spit flying off his face and it doesn't affect him at all. He just keeps going.
our estrangement, I've got a small query for you. What comes next? You've been freed. Do you know how hard it is to lead?
Huh.
You're on your
Oh, he puts on the American accent and trolls us all. It's great. I love again how the sounds are the same as his last interlude, but the lyrics change and the tone changes as well a little bit.
Don't come crawling back to me. Da 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 da
Huh.
da da. You're on your own.
Wonder how heavy that crown is on his head. Heavy last guy. He just throws his hands up and walks away. That was good. You can see why people like the just nice comedy in between stuff, man, isn't there? Dear Theodosia?
Dear Theodosia, what to say to you? You have my eyes.
He's really got an underrated voice, doesn't he?
When you came into the world, you cried.
I don't know why I didn't appreciate his voice as much as I do watching it live.
I'm dedicating every day to you. Domestic life was never quite my style when you smiled. You knocked me out when I fall apart, and I thought I was so smart. You will come of age with our young nation.
This really is a beautiful song. The duality, coming of age, letter to, you know, his child, but also the birth of America.
We'll give the world to you, you'll go so someday,
Hey, I just watched my little girl get an award today, man. It made me so proud.
you'll go
Oh, it's so good to me if I keep thinking about it. It's amazing.
Philip, when you smile, I am undone. My son, look at my son. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. There's so much more inside me now. Oh, Philip, you outshine the morning sun. My son, when you smile, I fall apart. And I thought I was so smart. My father wasn't around.
It's beautiful.
Swear that I'll be around for you. I'll do whatever it takes.
See, here you have the connection between the two and what they have in common. They didn't have their fathers there. They're new fathers now. They fought for revolution. As different as they are, they have a lot that unites them too, and a lot that they do share.
We'll make it right for you if we lay a strong enough foundation.
It's beautiful.
Pass it on to you. We'll give the world to you and you'll blow us away. Someday, someday. Yeah, you'll blow us away. Someday, someday.
What's the letter? Here comes Eliza.
I may not live to see our glory,
Alexander, there's a letter for you.
It's from John Lawrence.
The death of Lawrence.
but I will gladly join the fight.
No, it's from his father.
His father.
I mean, this is what sucks, man. I mean, he died after the British surrendered in an unnecessary skirmish.
They'll tell the story of tonight.
On Tuesday, the 27th, my son was killed in a gunfight against British troops retreating from South Carolina. The war was already over. As you know, John dreamed of emancipating and recruiting 3,000 men for the first all-black military regiment. His dream of freedom for these men dies with him.
Here's our theme of slavery again.
Alexander, are you all right?
I have so much work to do.
After the war, I went back to New York.
After the war, I went back to New York.
I finished up my studies and I practiced law.
I practiced law.
Man, what a quick transition, but you think about it, and he just had to compartmentalize that. He couldn't address that angst and that grief, so he just dove back into his work. And yeah, I mean, it's reflected so well in that quick production change, such a quick scene change. Like, it's so seamless, isn't it? And it's kind of just how he processed and had to cope with that moment and losing one of his friends.
Next door.
Even though we started at the very same time, Alexander Hamilton began to climb. How to account for his rise to the top? Man, the man is non-stop.
Gentlemen of the jury, I'm curious, bear with me. Are you aware that we're making history? This is the first murder trial of our brand new nation. The liberty behind the liberation. Attempted to prove beyond the shadow of a doubt with my assistant counsel.
Co-counsel Hamilton, sit down. If Ryan Levy reaches innocent, call your first.
I mean, again, him and Burr, they both were lawyers as well. Again, they're similar stories.
That was all you had to say.
Okay, one more thing.
Why do you assume you're the smartest to know? Why do you assume you're the smartest to know? Why do you assume you're the smartest to know?
Assume that attitude may be your doom. Why do you write like you're running out of time? Write day and night like you're running out of time.
Notice how the clock spins, running out of time. It's clever.
Corruption, such an old song that we can sing along in harmony. And nowhere is it stronger than in Albany. Its colonies, economies, increasingly starving. And obviously that's why public service seems to be calling. I practiced the law, practically perfected it. I've seen injustice in the world and I've corrected it. Now for a strong central democracy, if not then I'm Socrates, throwing verbal rocks at these mediocrities.
Hamilton at the Constitutional Convention.
I was chosen for the Constitutional Convention.
There's a New York Junior delegate.
Now what I'm gonna say may sound indelicate.
Goes and proposes his own form of government. His own plan for a new form of government. Talks for 6 hours. The convention is listless.
Right, young man? Oh, who the F is this?
Why do you always say what you believe? Why do you always say what you believe? Every proclamation guarantees free ammunition for your enemies. Why do you write like it's going out of style? Writing
Every proclamation guarantees free ammunition for your enemies. What a way to put that. And you see, why do you always put yourself out there and wear your heart on your sleeve? And this is Burr, like we talked about, this theme of understanding, trying to understand Hamilton and how he works and how he ticks and how the clock moves for him.
going out of style. Everything is fine like it's going out of style.
Alexander.
Aaron Burr, sir.
Well, it's the middle of the night.
Can we confirm, sir?
Is this a legal matter?
Yes, and it's important to me.
What do you need?
Burr, you're a better lawyer than me.
Oh,
I know I talk too much. I'm abrasive. You're incredible in court. You're succinct, persuasive. My client needs a strong defense. You're the solution.
Who's your client?
The new U.S. Constitution.
oh.
No.
Hear me out.
No way.
A series of essays anonymously published defending the document to the public.
No one will read it.
I disagree.
And if it fails,
Burr, that's why we need it.
Constitution's a mess.
So it needs amendments.
It's full of contradictions.
So is independence. We have to start somewhere.
No.
It's well put.
You're making a mistake.
Good night.
Hey, what are you waiting for? What do you stall for?
What?
You won the war. What was it all for? Do you support this Constitution?
Of course.
Then defend it.
And what if you're backing the wrong horse?
Burr, we studied and we fought and we killed for the notion of a nation we now get to build. For once in your life, take a stand with pride. I don't understand how you stand to the side.
People like plans go through mine.
Taking a stand, playing off of that, but Burr standing to the side, the different placement. I love the stand imagery. And the wait for it. Because again, two meanings to wait for it. Like, he's literally waiting for it because he's always standing on the side. Hamilton is waiting for it, like, anxiously for his chance and his legacy that he wants to leave in this country he wants to help build.
I am sailing off to London. I am accompanied by someone who always pays. I have found a wealthy husband who will keep me in comfort for all my days. He is not a lot of fun, but there is no one who can match you for turn of phrase. My Alexander,
Angelica.
don't forget to rhyme. Look at where you are. Look at where you started. The fact that you're alive is a miracle.
See, I don't know enough about the story of Hamilton and Angelica. I mean, obviously, as you guys pointed out, this story and relationship between them was, insinuated through this play, and it just contributed to sort of the drama of the play and all that, when they didn't really have that in real life. But what is interesting is, if you look at it, obviously they're going to be close because they're family, right? And then she goes away, and all of a sudden there's like this void in that sort of relationship. I'm not saying it was an affair, but there's this void, right? And then you just start to wonder, when he has his actual affair, which is historically documented, which is documented in this play, is he trying to fill a certain void that was left as she went off to London? That sort of connection. I wonder if the play is posing that question right now.
Alexander joins forces with James Madison and John Jay to write a series of essays defending the new United States Constitution.
One of the few times he stood together with Madison instead of going against him.
The plan was to write a total of 25 essays.
Federalist Papers.
Among the three men. In the end, they wrote 85 essays in a span of 6 months.
Crazy.
John Jay got sick after writing 5. James Madison wrote 29. Hamilton wrote the other 51. How do you write like you're running out of time? Write day and night like you're running out of time. Everything you find like you're running out of time. Running out of time. Running out of time. How do you write like tomorrow will arrive? How do you write like you need it to survive? How do you write?
Clever.
They're asking me to leave. I'm doing the best I can to get the people that I need. I'm asking you to be my right hand. Listen, I know it's a lot to ask to leave behind the
Treasury or
world you
State?
saw.
Question he wants to know.
Treasury or State Department. Treasury. Let's go.
Alexander.
I have to leave.
Alexander.
Look around, look around.
Oh, the look around that Eliza's saying. He uses it on her now. Isn't this enough? And, oh man, the connections. Oh, wow. Wow. This is like what we got in Encanto, when you have everyone singing different parts, but you're grabbing from different songs now together, and it now has a new meaning and synergy. Amazing. Not throwing away my shot. Whoa. And Alexander Hamilton. Wow, so much. Everything. Are they doing every song?
Not throwing away my shot.
Wow. And that is intermission. We have made it to intermission. I've been holding it. I'm going to get up and take a break on intermission. My camera's going to die, so I'm going to have a recharge, get a little food in my system, and we'll keep going, people. There we go. This is intermission. Actually, I might cut this for editing purposes, so we'll do part 1. Don't worry, I'm going to film part 2, and I'm going to release part 2 within a very, very reasonable amount of time. If not the next day or within a couple days, I'll edit them both anyways. But yeah, we'll do part 1 and part 2. Intermission, Hamilton. We're still going.